Hello, everyone. It is 1 minute until the number 11 o'clock p.m. here in the Pacific Northwest. And here I'm going to do a reading for the number 11, master number 11. Born in the year 1984 and the year of the rat. So, if that resonates with any of you, then this reading is for you. And on the bottom of the deck is mystery. So here we go with the Prism Oracle. What does the number 11, sadness, what do they need to know right now? 11. Okay. Space. This card definitely needs to be cleaned. Space. And on the bottom is determination. So number 11 needs space. Magic is on the bottom. Trust. So trust in this space at this time. What is it about this trust and space that you need to know about 11? Okay, 11. We're going to find the confirmation for space. What is the clarification for space? What do you need space from? What is this space about? Hunger. And this does not mean like food. It's like hunger for something. You are hungry for something and you need to have space in order to gather what your hunger is for. There is some kind of isolation. You probably can't even see what that is, but the word is isolation, and it's a dot. Little dot. So you might feel isolated. Trust. And this is the Death card. So trust in the transition. Trust in the transformation. Consciousness. Movement. What is the clarification for movement? What is coming forward? What is the movement? Oof. Abundance. So you're going to be getting some kind of abundance soon. And go with the flow. Just gotta go with the flow. So, what else does number 11 need to know? Pain. I guess there's some pain in the process. Confidence. And then energy. So energy with the movement and the abundance. and pain with the space and the hunger. So there's a lot of energy in like the abundance and the growth and like the heart chakra. And that energy is coming from like the sacral. I think that's what orange is the sacral chakra. And then the space and hunger with pain is specifically with love. That is the outcome, is love. So you have to trust the transformation. You have to trust the ending to do this new beginning. And there's a lot of energy and pain involved with love. And on the bottom of the deck is sadness. And then cutting the deck is faith. Now with the Oracle cards, I'm going to gather something that you need to know from the archetypes. So what does 11 need to know through the archetypes? Mystic. Revels in intimate union with the divine is the light attribute, and the shadow attribute is delusional rapport with the divine. So this has to do with mystic. Or you are mystic. And you're a visionary. Light attributes: capacity to envision what is not yet conceivable to others, willingness to proclaim a vision without regard for personal gain. And the shadow attributes: selling insights to the highest bidder, compromising your vision to make it more acceptable. So that is the visionary. So there's something intuitive that you are seeing. This could be, that energy, the movement is intuitively your intuitively you have a vision. Thief. Light attribute sheds light on the potential wealth within you that can never be stolen. Shadow attribute: stealing money, creative ideas, affection, or other powers you think you lack. That gives me like 7 of Swords energy. On the bottom is God. I hope no one's stealing your faith. And bottom is Seeker. But Poet. Light attribute expresses soul insights in symbolic language. Shadow attribute turns a lyric gift to negative or destructive effect. So Poet is on the bottom. All right, 11. We're gonna do some confirmations. Let's get some confirmations. I gotta take this one. So, one of the cards is, I'm nuts about you. What is this reading about? Oh, castle. Okay, so about your home, about your castle. When pigs fly. So something about, you'll believe it when you see it? I mean, I don't know. Ooh, is this about an Aries? No, Capricorn. Is this about a Capricorn? Can you see that? There you go. Beautiful. Is it about a Capricorn? Saturn. Okay, so there's a confirmation there. Dolphins. Pink dolphins. Lisa Frank. Dolphins. Pink. Could be significant to you. And nighttime. And New York. So I'm thinking for number 11, master number 11, that something has to go, there's a person that could be possibly a Capricorn, or you could be a Capricorn. In the Saturn energy, maybe a returning of Saturn, the Saturn return, but also dolphins and New York. I'm thinking of Florida and New York. I'm nuts about you is hilarious. So this could be about a person, and there's got to be something to do with nighttime. Maybe you're a night owl. Maybe you're a night owl. All right, so those are the sticker confirmations that I'm wanting to do. And I figured we could do letters. What are some initials or words that can come about for 11? Okay, I think that's a good amount. It's gonna be a long reading with the letters. Okay, so VM, voicemail. BAON, TKD, oh no, P. D could be it too though. Y, L, Z, C, Z, C, D, H, O, H, O, Christmas, Santa Claus, S, B, and P. All right, so I'm seeing bald. I was also seeing Beyonce, Colorado, honk, something with the car, Popo. Okay, so some kind of ticket, car ticket. Dancing, cosplay, okay, Nancy, Natalie, and Natalie with a D specifically. This is really weird, but Conch, Coco, voicemail, I already said that, Katie, Honey, Dabs, Toby, Monday, Mop, and Cassie. All right, that's all I can really see at the moment. A lot of K names. Something about the mother. All right, so I'm gonna do letters now. I'm gonna do some letters. I just did letters. I meant numbers. All right, so 3 and 4, I'm thinking of divine masculine and divine feminine. Emperor and Empress, energy there. But the number 9, and then the number 4 again, so 44, 17, 6, and the number 50. So what I'm getting is September, 69, 96. So that's definitely another counterpart, twin flame thing. Also Cancer, the zodiac sign Cancer. But I'm specifically seeing June, September, March, April, and so April 17th, March 17th, September 17th, June 17th, and also, what else? For April, it's Aries and Taurus. For March, it's Pisces and Aries. September is Virgo and Libra. And June is Gemini and Cancer. So those could be some confirmations. And then I'm going to get a deck of cards. I'm thinking I want to be nosy. I want to be nosy. So I'm going to get what's the tea because I'm nosy. So number 11. Enzo. Stop it. Drama starter is on the bottom. What is it number 11 needs to know? What is it that 11 needs to know? Screenshots, getting evidence, proof, and facts. Something on the phone. Enzo, you gotta stop now. An offer. An offer is coming up. Ego. So the screenshot hurt the ego. The ego is getting in the way of the relationship, and the offer is a stalker. So someone is watching and is obsessed with you, probably online. Yeah, haunted. This could have been something around Halloween. But memories, flashbacks, trauma, and side effects. What else can we know about this screenshot? Clout hungry. Says anything, does anything, makes stuff up, and is dramatic. They're a mouse. They have anxiety. This is someone who has anxiety. This is someone who wants you back. So that could be something that you already know. You know this person wants you back. They're gonna kiss your bottom. That's their offer. It's probably like some kind of flowers, some kind of gift. An I'm sorry gift. Okay, what's the stalker? An ego. Watching you online. Okay. So there's some kind of arguments, girl fight, competing, but the stalker is given money. $100 bills. I don't know. Is there anything else that 11 needs to know about this? Okay. So you could be too busy winning. You're, in your rising, queen rising age. You could be in the spotlight and there's a cyber bully. There's some kind of cyber bully. This could be the stalker that's watching you. Maybe giving you money, like gifts. Karmic friends. Can't fully trust them. They have a hidden agenda. And the bottom of the deck is a wolf in sheep's clothing. I think it's funny that it's a husky. So, you may have a husky. You may have a dog. That's a husky. Okay, so what else am I wanting to do? think we should do more. We should do more of, this is a thief. Okay, so this is the second time that thief has come out, okay? Robbed, lost, theft, physical or emotional. Okay, this is someone that's physical or social, physical or emotionally robbing you. And there's screenshot proof and a drama starter. So we're back at the beginning of this reading. We're at the back of the beginning of the reading. So 11. There's something that you need to guard, and that's your heart. You need to guard your heart. Okay, protection. Let's see here. I need to find cards. Yeah, we're gonna get more nosy. I'm really feeling nosy with the Soul Symphony deck. New Boo, number 11. New Boo. Twin Flames. Okay. Twin Flame, New Boo. Here we go. Oof. Secrets. Twin Flames and the secrets. All right. What does 11 need to know? There's a deadline, okay? Time running out, on edge, intervention, can't wait no longer. Okay. This also makes me think of divine timing. 1717 was on the clock. All right, let's see here. Separation and justice for number 11. Separation and justice. This could be karmic. Also a Libra. Third party. So there is some third party going on. A love triangle. Closed off with anxiety, refuse to give in, silence within. So someone is closed off. What is the confirmation of the closed off? What is this confirmation for closed off? Unsatisfied. The bare minimum reciprocation, losing interest. That is what's closed off. They're unsatisfied. There's union on the bottom, so reconciliation. Justice. There will be a visit. An unexpected visit, phone call, knock, reading by house. So there could be a visit from this person. Hopefully it's not a restraining order. Separation. What's the separation? Okay. They just split the deck right in half. There's some kind of denial going on with the reminiscing. But the emotions are separate. So their separation is with the emotions. This closed off, unsatisfied, has to do with obsession. Holding on to something, can't let something go. The separation and emotions is confusion. So feeling lost with the separation and emotions. And this union, this reconciliation, coming back, second chance and rebuilding, has to do with an earth sign, a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Those stickers had a Capricorn. So, interesting enough. I think we're right on target here. And there is some reminiscing. looking at photos, good times, thinking about you, and dwelling. And the visitations are in the dreams. So you guys are dreaming about one another. Yeah. That is a beautiful reading here. Just the way it looks, I mean. Yeah. I want to put cards on top of it. Which ones? Which ones? You know, we've done some oracles. I think it's time for some tarot. And I'm feeling the Housewife Tarot. So I'm going to grab that. Housewife Tarot. All right. There we go. All right, I'm going to shuffle a few times. Interesting. Just wanted to throw it up. All those emotions. Yeah, you want to know what these cards are? Ten of Swords. Let me see that. Ten of Swords. That's definitely pain of the ending. Which here, it's the Death card. If you can, yep, there you go. The Death card. You had that one before. And that's, you know, endings, transformation. With the Seven of Pentacles. So you're admiring your labor, your fruit, with the Page of Swords, which is a small offer. You know, I'm thinking they offered friendship. Two of Cups on the bottom. So there's some love. There is love. There is love here. There is love. But offering friendship. The Death card and then the Star. So yeah, there was an ending and there's healing going on right now. There is healing going on right now. The Star. And then the Seven of Pentacles, you know. Reminiscing. I mean, that's reminiscing right there. Reminiscing and yeah, doesn't want to be an option. See that? Yeah. Queen of Cups. Reminiscing about, you know, being, you know, the nurturing, the love, the emotions, and wanting the Ten of Cups, wanting it all. Yeah. Wanting to have all the drinks, okay? Wanting to have all the drinks. Okay, so I think that's a good, you know, what's the outcome? Let's find out what the outcome is. What is going to be the outcome? Three of Cups, a celebration. Number 11, you have missed out. So it stopped at 24:42, just so you know. But the outcome, Three of Cups. This is a celebration. This is a celebration, as you can see, red and blue. and a baby makes purple. This. Okay, we're gonna stop playing. 3 of Cups, you guys. 3 of Cups. Creation, change, conception. This page is on the page 43. 43 means I love you. Also, 4 and 3 is the Emperor and Empress. Divine feminine, divine masculine, okay? Yeah, making a baby. As 2 glasses toast, their contents spill into a 3rd cup. What delicious cocktail will they create? The 3 of Cups is a card of creation, the beginning of something new conceived by the mixing of 2 forces. It may be a wedding, a birth, or just a joyous occasion worth celebrating. Shaken or stirred, your life is in for a significant change. So, after all of this transformation and endings and healing, there will be a new beginning. Hello, everyone. So welcome. My ring light is not working. So Mercury retrograde definitely screwed me over, but it's okay. I'll get a new one. New. Okay? New. So this video is for number 11. Number 11. Whoa, shoot. There's a lot going on. I don't know what is happening. I'm not liking the lighting anymore. I don't like the lighting. So the ring light really gave a really nice light. So we're doing something new today. I'm gonna see about going outside because I have a stand. I have a stand, thank the heavens, but no light. And I want to do a tarot reading. So I'm gonna grab the archetypes. I'm grabbing the archetypes. You see? Okay, so I'm so disappointed, but we're gonna move on and we're gonna go outside and we're going to get some lighting. Oh my god, this is so heavy. Freaking door. Okay. I could do it here. I could do it here, but the stand. So let's try right here. Let's try it here instead. So, hi Enzo. So welcome, number 11, master number 11, people born in 1984, and the year of the rat. This reading is for you. We're gonna do an archetype reading, okay? I feel so ill prepared. The lighting really threw me off. So I'm trying to gain my composure here. So for number 11, what is the archetype? Okay. Hi Enzo, I see you. I notice you. The cave, okay? The cave. There you go. There's the cave. You see it? Okay. So the cave. I didn't hold on to the card, but I might want that card so I can figure out. Okay, XXX11. Okay, X. Okay, here we are. The cave. Page 126, 127. The cave is the dark, the portal, the interior. Slowly and steadily, crystals of enormous magnitude grow within the dark confines of caves. Let the cave teach you patience. Number 11 needs to learn patience. Envision yourself as an old sage in a cave. What amenities do you need? What draws you ever closer to the cave within the cave? Those who are fortunate enough to find and enter the cave are forever changed. It is a place of potent power, acting both as portal to another realm and a space for sacred ritual and initiation. The cave is a place to return for meaningful retreat, where one can see the true self in the darkness. In esoteric teachings, the cave is known to reside in the center of the heart. Within its walls, the whispers of compassion and self-understanding can be heard. Yet, because of its mystery and power, many of us fear the cave and never try to find it. We busy ourselves in the bright lights of the city while the cavernous and dimly lit chamber calls out to us in the night. Where is your cave? You already know. Return to it and tend the fire. When in light, the sacred center within. When in dark, withdraw, isolation, hiding. Go deeper. The Cave of Crystals, the Blue Grotto, and Las Qua. I don't know if that's how you say that. But it's spelled Lascaux. And it looks like Libra. That symbol right there looks like a Libra symbol. Let me doing too much. But I need light. I need the light. I don't like I'm not gonna complain anymore. But we're gonna get another archetype card. So the cave. And then on the bottom was the seed. The seed. Okay. Oh, this is ridiculous. Okay. The seed. Okay, that's the mask. Something. It really did pause on me just now. It's so upsetting. I'm so upset. Okay, the seed is on page 196 and 197. I really wanted to point out that 96 is one of the years for the rat. And also, there was something else. Oh, yes. Okay, so with the reading, with the Three of Cups, and the blue and the red going in with the purple in the cup, I figured that one out. And so in my thought process, because it drove me crazy, I was like, oh, well, blue would be the throat chakra, red would be the root chakra, and then the purple is the intuition, the third eye chakra. Or is it the third eye or is it the crown? I think it's the crown chakra. Anyway, so the crown chakra, it's like the first thing that wants to come out with that whole process of thought is that with the root chakra and the throat chakra, that would be like, talking to the ancestors. I mean, that's what I'm thinking. And then intuitively, the crown. So Three of Cups is all about like harmonizing, like coming together as one. So I don't know. Anyway, okay. The seed. The beginning, the origin, the pearl. When in light, generative, fertile, germinating, building. When dark, festering, stewing, and dormant. Go deeper, James Hillman's acorn theory and the soul's code. There's strawberries. Okay, one of the alchemist's favorite images was the pearl. The irritant over time becomes the treasure. What is your grit? And the true seed is elusive if we follow any story toward its origin. It spirals farther and farther back in time. In this way, we are always the seed and always the fruit it bears. And then there's a paragraph. Beginnings come in many forms. They are not always a beautiful seed placed intentionally in the nourishing soil. Origin stories, like any birth story, are complex, surprising, multi-layered, and usually reveal a central image or detail. Hello, number 11, hello. So I'm going to read page 11 out of this book, Tarot by Numbers, and the Ultimate Guide of Tarot Spreads. So there will be 2 readings out of these books, and we're going to do that in a minute. I'm trying to figure out lighting. So I'm thinking maybe, just maybe this might work. Is this lighting? Oh, looks like I'm doing ghost stories. I'll tell you a very scary story right now. Or like this. This should be like this. I don't know. This is very frustrating. But we're going to have to make do. I'm just going to have to get you closer to the light. Closer to the light, even though it doesn't matter. Because I'm not close to the light. Okay. I think I made it. I think I made it. Okay, so chapstick. Oh, where's the chapstick? Okay. Oh. No. Wait, maybe. Butter gloss. Okay. I really can't see. I'm so disappointed over my ring light. Devastated. Absolutely. We're gonna do stickers. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do some fun stickers for number 11. Okay. Stickers for number 11. What would be... Wait a minute. Okay, flip these back over. Flip these over. You know what? I feel like we did stickers before. I just saw something that was already done. But it must be done again, I guess. We're going to have fun. Okay, what stickers for number 11? Okay, and apparently this one. Okay, so... green flower. Looks like growth, blossoming. The wolf, intuition. Oh, a heart. Something's growing. Rock and roll. Interesting. Music. And a star, double star. Blue and white. I would say that something in your heart is growing. You have that intuition. And this right here is growth within some kind of recognition. And blue and white might be significant. The color blue and white. Okay, so Tarot by Numbers, number 11. So, contemporary Pythagorean number associations. So 1 is Sun, 2 is Moon, 3 is Jupiter, 4 is Uranus, 5 is Mercury, 6 is Venus, 7 is Neptune, 8 is Saturn, 9 is Mars. And in the ancient Pythagorean system, 10 was seen as the sacred number of the universe, meaning perfection and completion. Number 5 meant marriage. In the tarot, 5 is the number of the Hierophant, or priest, conductor of weddings. The meaning derives from the wedding, or the sum of numbers 2 and 3. The number 2 was considered a female number and 3 a male number. In the Pythagorean system, even numbers were female and even numbers were female, and odd numbers are male, apart from the number 1, which had no set gender. It becomes gendered when it is added to itself, so 1 plus 1 equals 2 female, while 1 plus 1 plus 1 equals 3 male. Before the discovery of Neptune, which was 1846, and Uranus 1930, number 4 and 7 were associated as follows. Number 4 was aligned with the Earth, or setting sun, rather than Uranus, and it also took the meaning of justice. Number 7 was aligned with the full moon, rather than Neptune, with the meaning of magic, intuition, and wisdom. All right, so there's that. And then in this one, page 11. Connecting with a new deck. If you're about to work with a new deck, start by familiarizing yourself with major and minor arcanas. Look at each card and separate the majors from the minors, then arrange the minor arcana into its suits. The cycle of the majors. We're not doing this. Now place the major arcana cards into sequence, beginning with 0, the Fool, and ending with 21, the World, which is technically 22. Lay them in a circle and visualize the sequence as the journey of the Fool. A hero beginning an adventure who encounters different aspects of life symbolized by the characters he meets. The tarot is a story of spiritual ascension, and each card can be seen as a lesson in self-awareness as the Fool grows in his experience and understanding of life and the cosmos. So the Fool's journey, 1 through 10, the earthly lessons. The Fool is 0, the shape of an egg that becomes an embryo and then a child. The Magician represents individuality, the conscious self, and the power of the mind, while the High Priestess reveals the unconscious. She initiates the Fool into otherworldly realms. So the child Fool now possesses conscious and unconscious awareness. The Empress, the Fool's earthly mother, and the Emperor, his earthly father, show his moving through parental we're still in Mercury retrograde. Okay. Parental dependence toward independence. Through the Empress, he appreciates the richness of nature, and through the Emperor, he learns that nature, the external world beyond the home, is subject to order. The Hierophant stands for the Fool's education. This priest is also his spiritual teacher. At the Lovers, which is number 6, the Fool must make a decision about love and relationships, and if he chooses wisely, his journey accelerates with the Chariot, at which the point the Fool becomes an adult. With purpose and determination, he travels onward, learning from strength that he needs to balance his baser instincts with his higher ideals. The Hermit sees our Fool learning to be alone to find his inner wisdom and self-guidance. At 10, the Wheel of Fortune, he sees that fate can influence his life direction. Okay. We're going to wait on 11 through 21, the spiritual lessons, because I want you to digest this as we were talking about the Fool's journey. And this is life, the cycles. And the tip is the numbering of the major arcana card tells you the stage you're at with a particular situation or problem. Shuffle your cards, ask your question, and pull one major arcana card, then interpret it according to its placement in the tarot cycle. For example, Judgment shows a developed or historical situation as its penultimate card is number 11. Hello. That was a far reach. But okay, so we're gonna finish number 11 in this book. Okay, so 11 through 21, the spiritual lessons. At justice, our Fool begins to understand how his actions are viewed by others. The Hangman, with the Hangman, he is asked to make sacrifice and gains great self-insight. At 13, he experiences death, the ultimate transformation when he must let go, feel loss, and still trust life to take him forward. Next, in cards 14 and 15, the Fool encounters an angel and a devil. In card 16, an angel teaches him the value of balance and centeredness. And in 15, the devil brings an opportunity to face his shadow self and his ego. At 17, the Tower, our Fool must surrender to the forces of nature. Lightning strikes what he has built, freeing him to experience the tarot's 3 cosmic cards: the star, the moon, and the sun. The star offers peace, hope, and life guidance, while the moon throws the Fool into crisis, full of doubt and illusion. He yearns for faith and direction. The sun offers him healing, growth, and renewal. Judgment sees the Fool looking back on his life and understanding his true purpose. Only then he is ready for the final card or life stage, the world, our wholeness. When his life experiences are complete, he returns to the ether to be born again as a 0, a Fool. While we often look for divinatory meanings of the cards and readings, it's helpful to think of the tarot as a journey. When you grasp the progressive element in tarot, it becomes easier to read the cards as a life story too. The end. Okay, so we're gonna do some Edgar Allan Poe tarot. Okay, so are you ready? We're gonna get some information for number 11, master number 11, those who are born in 1984, in the year of the rat. You may not see something coming, okay? This is the moon and the 7 of swords. Someone deceitful. They have a strategy. Looks like wearing masks. I don't know. Number 11's 4 of Wands with the moon. Okay. Looks like there could be some gossip in the background. But Four of Wands, looks like the woman was in peace. The Moon and the Page of Cups could be a Pisces. Someone can come in to apologize. Page of Cups is an apology. Working towards reunion. Celebration. Celebration with work. Could also be a third party. Not taking all those. One card, thank you. Six of Wands. That's a victory. I cannot focus. Cannot focus. Focus, 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 focus. This is really a pain in my butt. There we go. Focused. All right. So, Six of Wands. Yeah. So victory home. Looks like the cards are Six of Spades. Ooh, Ace of Diamonds. Four of Spades. That could be Two of Clubs, Ace of Clubs, and Three of Diamonds. We got Two of Pentacles. Okay, the Magician and the Knight of Wands with the Nine of Swords. So something is giving you anxiety. But the Knight of Wands, you got, okay, so you got the Magician, all right? And you got the King of Wands. You can barely see. Those cards are, it's not wanting to focus. So, the Magician is a manifestation, so there's a victory here with whatever you're manifesting. You also have all the tools that are necessary. And intuition seems to be really big right now. Intuitively, with the purple. Knight of Wands is a playa. But in this scenario, the Knight of Wands is a message of action. Also, it could be a fire sign, Aries, Sagittarius. Oh, that's a mess. I made a mess. Okay. So did this guy. He made a mess. He made a mess. Look at that. Made a mess. All right. This is the Rue of Morgue. If you are familiar with Edgar Allan Poe, the Rue of Morgue is about this lovely primate, is a laboratory rat basically, and these scientists are trying to do stuff to him, and then he goes
crazy and kills them. Unalives. He unalives them. But anyways, okay, we're gonna read it. We're gonna read it anyway. So, the Rue of Morgue. I have the poetry book over there, but this is the book that goes to these cards. So, I gotta find wands. Where's, okay, there it is. There. All right, Knight of Wands. Telltale Heart, Knight of Wands. In the murders in the Rue Morgue, Auguste Dupin investigates the gruesome murders of 2 women. Their apartment has been torn apart, but the door is locked from the inside. Dupin finds hair that isn't human. He talks to neighbors who describe hearing a foreign-sounding voice. One of the murder victims is found outside the apartment, while the other is stuffed inside the chimney. Dupin concludes that the murderer had an animal-like strength. As it turns out, a murderous orangutan had rampaged through the apartment. In this image, an orangutan wields a large candle symbolic of the suit of wands and the element of fire. As well, fire burns in the fireplace, representing passion and impulsive action. So, in the maelstrom, upward you go. The Page of Wands inspired new ideas. Now the Knight of Wands goads you to action. You've finalized the details of your plan and are now ready to follow through. You've got the enthusiasm, energy, and drive to move forward as you boldly launch your project. Make sure to pursue avenues of support. Take strategic risks. Your confidence is at an all-time high. You believe you can do anything. That's because you can. You are passionate, pioneering, and committed to your vision. Your enthusiasm is infectious, and your motivation is energizing. You're close to launching your project, product, or proposal into the wider world. However, be mindful to take your time. Success depends on your ability to be thoughtful and approach inconsiderate in action. If the Knight of Wands represents a person in your life, he or she will be ambitious, ready for adventure. This person is likely warm-hearted, fun, and full of ideas. Upright, high energy, passion, impulse, travel, adventure, relocation, enthusiasm, action, progress, and inspiration. Page is 122, 121. So, all right. So you are manifesting action, and you're going to be victorious. You're going to be a victor. And this could be definitely, sleepless nights. Sleepless nights because of all this energy. It's giving me Mars in Cancer. Mars in Cancer. The Death card wanted to come out. So that is transformation. What else? Let's see here. Let's get a little nosier with the Six of Wands. What are you victorious about? What you're coming home. Five of Swords reversed. Okay. Five of Swords. Always am challenged by Five of Swords. Okay, well, Strength. Wanted to be with the Magician. They are mirroring, they're not mirroring, they are reversed. Reversed and upright. But there's so many cards that flew everywhere. God. No! No, why? Keep wanting to slip out of my hand. All right. What else? Whoops. Okay, why? Why are we slipping? Okay, Queen of Cups and Three of Cups. Okay. Water signs. Water signs. Okay. Okay. This one. This one is the one that kept slipping out of my hands. I really wish you could see this. Damn it. Okay. Oh my God, Becky. Seriously? Okay. Can you see that? Can you see it? It's the Eight of Wands. Swift action. All right. So the crows are the messages. They're coming in very swiftly, very fast. Okay. Five of Swords and Six of Wands. Five of Swords is, I don't know. I always am challenged with that one. Why? Okay, so Five of Swords. Oh, okay. Reversed. The Victory. Agreements. Apologizing. Okay. Okay. So, you got the Eight of Wands right here, right? And I already told you apology. But, this bitch. This person. Page of Cups. Apology. So, it's coming in. It's coming in. The apology. Okay? Agreements, apologizing, picking your battles, and admitting defeat. Alright. The reversed. Six of Wands. So, there you go. Someone's coming home to apologize. There's also agreements. I mean, like, there's other things here. So, like, you may find yourself alone, hemmed off from loved ones, friends, or co-workers. You're surprised at the sadness and loss you feel. You're starting to realize that being the victor isn't all it's cracked up to be. Perhaps you've crossed the line or violated the boundaries of others. It would be wise to apologize to your opponents. If you can, talk things out and try to see eye to eye. Okay, maybe you need to apologize. What do you got to apologize about? Trying to prove you're right will only aggravate the situation. A peace offering such as lunch or coffee can go a long way toward mending fences. Okay. Interesting. Number 11. The Magician. Okay, Strength. I'm just going to bring the book out. Screw it. Screw it. Where's Strength? Oh my God. These darn books. Just throw them at the wall. Okay. Let it go. All right, here we go. Okay, reversed. Fear, anger, aggression, doubt, overly assertive. That's the Magician underneath, okay? So, persuasion is the name of the game. Instead of coercion or manipulation, Strength asks that you use patience and gentle persistence. If you need to negotiate an issue, make use of your charm, wit, and feminine qualities such as compassion. Don't let anger get the best of you or inhibit your progress. Proceed with graceful determination. You're strong enough to face any challenge, but your situation demands you do it with dignity, patience, and maturity. Wow. Wow. Okay. There's some things number 11 needs to hear today. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hubba, 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 hubba. Okay. Anyway. Two of Pentacles reversed. But the Seven of Wands for the Knight of Wands. Okay. So, there's two cards. Okay. And of course, cannot see nothing. See that now? So, Seven of Wands and Two of Pentacles. I don't know if you're seeing anything here. Okay. I give up. But Two of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands. So the Seven of Wands upright is defense, protection, competition, territory, challenges, confidence, and preparation. So keep your tribe of confidence close. They will defend you. If you suspect any baggages. No, I'm kidding. Okay, if you suspect that your activities may incite opposition, build your confidence and recite your defensive dialogue. Stand firm and be courageous. Don't let anyone instill you with doubt or destroy your dreams. Okay? You may encounter unexpected opposition and jealousy over your recent achievements. Others envy your position and want to knock you out of first place. Secure your position and protect your interests. If you experience negativity from others, simply maintain your position. Believe in yourself and your convictions. Defend yourself calmly and move on. Otherwise, those who don't agree with you will embroil you in arguments. So, yeah. You're hot on pursuit. Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles. Okay, I'm going to read this one. This is fun. All right, Two of Pentacles. Telltale Heart. Pose. Satirical story. Bonbon. Records the adventures of Pierre Bonbon, philosopher and chef. Bonbon's two talents parallel the theme of the Two of Pentacles, balance and overcommitment. With two careers, one must wonder if he has time for family and friends. His inclination for the bottle is his answer to workload stressors. One night, Bonbon hears the devil speaking to him, so he decides to strike up a conversation, if only to elicit some important ethical ideas that he can use toward achieving academic fame. The devil happens to eat the souls of famous philosophers, and Bonbon, being a master chef, offers up his soul as a souffle. The devil passes on his offer, saying that he could not dine on anything as disgusting and ungentlemanly as he. In this image, Bonbon balances a silver platter in one hand and a book in the other. He stands in front of the French restaurant he owns. He wears an apron and his sleeves are rolled up to his elbows. There's much work to be done, the devil observes Pierre from the patio. So, it is reversed. So, you feel overwhelmed by all that you must accomplish. Your daily life is filled with work demands, family obligations, and social activities. For you, life is like walking on a high wire. At any moment, you could lose your balance. You take pride in your time management skills and schedule yourself down to the minute. You go 90 miles per hour all day, every day, and nothing can slow you down. But eventually, your house of cards will begin to crumble. Your family life will suffer. Your work responsibilities will slide. Your friends will wonder if they ever will see you again. Reassess what's important to you. If you're overcommitted in one area, loosen the reins so you'll have time for other aspects of your life. Do your best to be adaptable and maintain flexibility as you balance your very busy schedule. Reversed: disorganization, overcommitment, stress, distractions, overwhelmed, and pressure. Okay. All right. So you got great things and you got some things to work on. So number 11, you got to find a work-life balance. Looks like you have some people that you need to be aware of. And I see a water sign, a Pisces, and or it's just an apology, but there's some kind of apology that needs to be done here. Yeah, so fire signs: Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Yeah, so there's that for Edgar Allan Poe. I'm trying to think, what? Who's the person that needs to apologize? Who's the person? Ace of Swords, communications coming in. We got that 8 of Wands. It's coming in fast. And it's the Page of Cups. It's the Page of Cups. Again. Pisces. You see that? Yeah. It's funny. Funny. This window, like these birds just like broke through the window. Coming in hot, fast, like now. When? You wanna know when? Let's see when. That was bullshit. False start. When? When is this apology coming in? Really? Really? I'm getting a little nasty and irritated. The Hermit. Okay. I mean, I already knew what the card means, but as far as days go, it's a 9. September. Now, 9 days, 9 weeks, 9 months. Days, weeks, months. 9. Okay. That is that. I mean, I didn't really have to look at the book for that, but of course, I like to look just for fun. All right, we're done. The sun sun will come out tomorrow. X marks the spot. We got west, northeast, southwest, west. There's 2 X's though. Okay. There's a compass. Interesting. The sun is so pretty. I want to see it. Yeah. All right. The sun will come out tomorrow. What else? What else? What else? I really want to continue reading. Fuck. Damn it. Oh, everything is falling over. Yeah. No, 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 no. We're having tarot moments. We're having moments. Okay. Too much is going on. Too much is going on. Okay. We're gonna do charms, and I don't know. I feel so I want to do more reading, but I'm really out of place right now. I'm feeling a little boop, 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 boop. Okay, so we're gonna do charms. I'm gonna shake it up. I'm gonna shake it. I'm not gonna look. Okay. All right. So you got this bear. Cute little black bear. And it's got an X-ray. So you're being seen through. You're being seen through. Okay. Now, I did not think this through when I was going to do the charms, that I would have challenges of picking them up. Oh yeah, this is fun. Okay. A little red, a little red rocking chair. Do you see that, little friend? Do you see him? Show it. Okay. Red rocking chair. It's a unicorn. It's a little red unicorn. Stop it. Stop it. I'm really sensing root chakra, childhood trauma, root chakra. And you got, I don't even know what this is. No idea. It looks like a little ornament. It looks like an ornament. I don't know what that is. But ornaments are Christmas. So Christmas could be a thing. Also, I'm seeing two pink beads. One is pinker than the other. And that is giving me feminine energy. Moon, 2, black bolt. Again, something's coming in fast. Unexpected and fast. Okay? Black energy, feminine. H. Okay. U. Okay, so there's 2 U's. There's 2 U's. 2 U's and an H. Those are letters. And then, of course, this little branch, you know, is giving me, I'm thinking peace branch. Peace branch, a dove, peach, a dove's peach. That doesn't make sense. a dove's peace branch. And then you have this Star of David, and it's white. Okay, and that's masculine energy right there. Masculine. And then a feather, which is giving me the ancestors, but also protection. And in the Edgar Allan Poe deck, it shows him with the feather pen. The writing could be very important to you. Writing, journaling, writing a story. And then I don't know what UHU is. Don't know. But yeah, those are the charms. I'm definitely feeling for yeah. Definitely feeling that writing. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get myself together, and I'm gonna see what else I need to, because I don't feel finished. It does not feel finished. This reading doesn't feel finished, so I gotta finish it, and I gotta sit with it for a minute. So I'll be back, and we're gonna finish your reading. Number 11.
Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3. I don't know if this is working, so this is probably very silly of me. But if it's working, it's green. It says that it's on. I don't know if it's on, but if it works, then we're gonna use this one too. I don't know how to take this thing off. But yeah, I'm not gonna pull at it too much. But just for fun, I decided to use a mic, and I don't have my ring light, so I don't know what's going on, but Mercury retrograde is over tomorrow. Okay, you guys? And then we go through the shadow period. But for now, number 11. We're gonna do some tarot readings. Hello, number 11. And those who are born in 1984, and those who were born as the year of the rat, this reading is for you, and I welcome you in to my lovely abode. Okay. So we're saging, we're cleansing. I'm using 2 decks right now that I have not used in some time. They're not my favorites, but I figured why not bring them out for fun. One of them is a black and white deck, which was giving me the divine feminine and the divine masculine energy. Twin flames, counterparts, yin yang. Yeah, so that's one of the decks, and then the other deck is Auset Gypsy Tarot. I usually look for signs on boxes as well. The Phantom has a hot air balloon, which makes me think of ascension, elevation. And then the Auset Gypsy Tarot. This is the this is the Magician. But as you can see, staffs. It's definitely giving me medical field. also mystic, and that's just a cup. And tarot reading, yeah. So I found that very interesting. Medical healing, also seeing the future is what this makes me think of. And oh yes, on the back it has the zodiac signs, so astrology. And this makes me want to bring up Vedic astrology. So this is astrology. This is a Vedic astrologer report. Astrology. Vedic astrology report. Okay, so I'm gonna go to April. We're gonna look at April. April is number 4. That is giving me Emperor energy. Page 49 may be significant. 9, 10, 11, 12. Wait, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Number 13. I count the dots still. So when I count, yeah, I count the dots. Okay, so something that's happening in April. I feel like I have a stutter. Okay. Sun, stellium, and Pisces. The eclipses this month. Well, we just had the eclipse. So what is it talking about? Maybe the aftermath? Okay, so Mercury and Venus in retrograde will give way to fancy thinking and mixed signals. Sun in Pisces wants to purify our need to have and hold. To have and hold. Okay. Mars debilitates in Cancer. Yes, Mars is in Cancer. Mercury debilitated and direct. So Mercury is going to be direct tomorrow. Venus slows down and is direct in the middle of the month, which is the 14th. And then Jupiter goes through a nakshatra named Rohini. Rohini is a moon nakshatra, so it's going to be amplified. Saturn's third aspect onto Uranus. This aspect of Saturn's energy has been building over the last month and is now precisely aligned with Uranus. Third, Saturn is a slow and steady application of pressure onto Uranus's changeable energy. Change is in the air, and it is a big Taurus theme all about independence, speech, and security. Jupiter's presence brings expansion and hope. And then, yeah, Rahu and Ketu, which are the North Node and South Node. In Vedic astrology, they are going into Aquarius and Leo. Rahu will be in Aquarius, and Ketu will be in Leo. And then Uranus in Taurus. Pluto opposes Mars. So that was not exactly what I was looking for. I wanted specific dates. So April 7th, Mercury goes direct and the moon is in Leo. And then Venus goes direct and is a full moon in Libra on April 12th. So tomorrow and the 12th are important dates. And also the new moon is in Aries on the 27th of April. Now this is Vedic astrology, which is different. It's sidereal. So that's some astrology for the month of April. Now we're gonna burn some roses. I should probably have my burning pile. So I'm going to burn some roses. That'll bring some sweetness into your vibes here. I'm gonna burn another one. Here's another one. Okay, there we go. And we're burning carpet. Yay. Okay, now let's do some tarot. All right. I have the book. The book. All right, so the Queen of Wands. She's standing in her power. Look at her. The most magnetic queen in the deck with the Five of Pentacles. So something went cold and distant. Oh yeah, they definitely don't want to shuffle. All right, we have the Six of Cups wanting to show itself. All right. So some nostalgia. Childhood memories. I'm seeing how many bunnies? 2, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 bunnies. Cute. And then the sun. That's all about warmth. So these childhood memories are bringing some, they're happy memories. You're looking at happy memories, you're reminiscing about happy memories. And then the Four of Swords. Definitely not getting much rest. Maybe there's some lack of peace when it comes to these memories. And the Ace of Pentacles reversed underneath the sun. So there could be some lack of calmness when it comes to money. It may not be enough. We're at the final countdown, number 11. This is it. This is it. So we got the Auset Gypsy Oracle. Okay. Let's see what comes out for you. I'm just going to do something general. What is it you need to know? Number 11. Born in 1984. Year of the Rat. Year of the Rat. All right, so what does number 11 need to know? All right, just wanted to fly right out. 9 of Pentacles. Okay. 9. Here we go, right there. I'm gonna just get them out and then we're gonna read them. Okay, and then the 7 of Pentacles. This is definitely money. This has to do with money. Oof, okay. The Hanged Man. All right. And then we have the confirmations already. Okay. So we have the King of Swords. Can it be seen? There we go. The King of Swords. The 3 of Pentacles.
and the Moon. The Moon. And in this deck, this is Artemis. All right, so I'm seeing Neptune in Aquarius, Cancer, Moon. All right, we're gonna read from this book. The Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Coins. Venus in Virgo. Inheritance. Obtaining successful business or property. Retirement. Enjoying life's efforts and hard work. Winter solstice. Receiving expensive gifts, finery, success with art or music. Performer's big break. 9 years from now. And the mountains. The King of Swords. Venus in Libra. A lover and romantic. The perfect mix of business and pleasure. A jealous lover if provoked. Brings balance to most situations. Has a humorous personality but can be a worrier. His success comes from ideas and not hard work. So, these two together, the King of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles, is looking like there is something coming for the number 11, people who are of 11, 1984, the rat. You could be having your big break. You could have started this 9 years ago, or it could be 9 years from now. So if you're starting something now, it'll grow in 9 years. If you have already been working on this for 9 years, then it's coming in. The inheritance is coming in. So it's just giving you that type of message. And with the lover and romantic partner, maybe maybe someone's coming back from the past, someone you had dated 9 years ago. I don't know. That's a little different, but his success comes from ideas. So it's your ideas, okay? It's your ideas that's bringing in the success in the 9 years fruition. Seven of Pentacles or coins. Seven of coins. Seven of coins. Saturn in Taurus. Make sure to save a little something for yourself. Dedication and hard work pays off. Seeing the outcome of pure diligence. Creating something from nothing. Multiple business opportunities, feelings of self-satisfaction. And the Three of Coins. Mars in Capricorn. Recognition for talents. Multiple job offers. Being invited to be part of a team. A silent partner is needed. Triple the risk, triple success possible. Solid business advice, growing prosperity. So, again, your luck and money. You're having luck in money, and it has to do with what you have created. It's your creation, and you're gonna be reaping the rewards. So the Hanged Man, we're gonna look up that card. The Hanged Man, number 12. Neptune, Aquarius. Traditional meaning. Criminal punishment, wrongdoing, poor decisions, breaking the law, outlaw, suffering, sacrifice, paying the price for an offense, learning the hard way, material excess, end of life, tree of life, incarceration, wrongful incarceration, betrayal, false friendship. You have been warned about this a few times. 36 and 37 may be significant. No good deed goes unpunished. Struck between decisions, torment, frustration, fear, another point of view, mistrust, contemplation, stuck between here and there, letting go of what doesn't serve, remembering what matters, powerless, submission, meditation, alternative solutions, self-sacrifice, enlightenment via uncomfortable circumstances. Story plot. How did our hero end up here? Poor choices. Was it voluntary? Was he tricked into such a vulnerable and uncomfortable position? Possibly a mix of all the above. He's lost the shirt off his back, not to mention his pants too. His magical accoutrements are just out of reach and with no help in sight. Naked and alone, he'll have to rely on patience, meditation, and self-reliance to get out of this bind. The two views behind him are the cemetery and the tower high upon a hill, where clouds seem to part, showing that hope is found in the distance. Take heed of the phrase in Latin at the top of the cards. The bitter truth is better than the sweetest lies. The bitter truth is better than the sweetest lies. I had to say it twice. Okay, the moon. Is something coming to light for you? The moon, number 18. Cancer and moon. Traditional meaning. Sorcery, magic, dreams, dream interpretation, light and darkness, illusions, cast spells, desire, lunacy. Instinct, time for magic, deception, witchcraft, unseen powers, making wishes, romance, but not true love, divine feminine influences, free woman. Being led by feel and intuition, following messages and dreams, warns against danger, being allowed to see only what's in front of you. Goddess Diana or Artemis. Nature at night, not to fear what can be seen. Higher intuition, psychic visions, and dreams. And here's the story plot. This is page 48 and 49. The moon in all her glory is accompanied by Diana, goddess of the moon and wild hunt. Her loyal hound at her side to assist in the pursuit of whatever it is she is chasing. In the distance are the moon towers, a portal and magical place where one can walk toward the stars. Beyond these towers, to the west waits the underworld. Jasmine flowers appear, sharing their intoxicating scent to add a romantic scent and create a dreamlike state under a starry night. It's a truly magical moment when dreams and ideas are born and fantasies come to life. We can see only what light the phase of the moon offers, and that's all we need to see at this moment. So, you are going to follow your intuition, and, definitely, this could be in a place of isolation. I'm going to use the Phantom cards again to see if there's any more messages. But of course, I'm going to shuffle these ones. But I can't. They're too big. They're too big. The Four of Cups showed up. I guess we're going to read the Four of Cups.
Ace of Cups. Here's the Ace of Cups. I'm going to read these, and then I'm going to go to the Phantoms. The Eight of Staffs. I guess we were not finished with these cards. And the Four of Cups was the first one. So I'm going to, if you want to know the numbers, 8, 1, 4. So Four of Cups, Moon and Cancer, boredom, uninspired, tantrum, harboring ill intent or disarming feelings, secrets, emotional burden, disinterested, emotionally cut off, trust bad feeling, time alone to feel things out. That is advice. Ace of Cups, the element is water. True love, absolute happiness, complete abundance, trust feelings. The second card about trust. Trust your feelings. Eight of Wands, Mercury in Sagittarius, clear skies, easy moments, no hurdles, actions go smoothly without any restrictions, playful times, fun, no unexpected circumstances, target reached, anything applied is effortless, synchronization, focus on breath, and exercise. There's some advice. I mean, the cards had to bring that out and give you some signs. Maybe your true love is Mercury in Sagittarius. All right, let's go with the Phantom. The Sun and Death. Okay? The Sun and Death. There is going to be a transformation, and it's going to make you happy. This transition could be your happiness, your light. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, why not? Why are we not wanting to do this? They're not wanting to shuffle. They're not wanting to do it. They're not wanting to do it. Okay, 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 I understand. All right. I tried once. But let's see. What is... All right. All right. We got some cards here. The Knight of Cups. The Queen of Swords. The Ace of Swords. Okay, so communication. We got a Queen of Swords and the King of Cups. And then we have the Ace of Swords, the Knight of Swords. Can you see that? The Knight of Swords. And the Three of Wands. Okay, we're gonna find out what these mean. I'm gonna go with the Knight of Swords first. The Knight of Swords. A figure. Interesting, the Griffin. Really? A figure astride a griffin has their sword drawn, ready to fly or to fight with sharp blades and sharp claws. A time for being logical and analytical and blunt.
cutting straight to the point, rushing into the battle, a person who is self-assured, confident, impetuous, and incisive. The Ace of Swords. A single sword waiting to be wielded, ready to cut through the fog and into clarity. A time for new ideas and insights, thinking clearly and logically, making decisions and speaking decisively, being in control, persuasion, mental breakthroughs, a sharp blade to point the way forward. Okay. So this communication that's coming through is going to be cutthroat and dry. I'm feeling like it's going to be communication that is about this Three of Wands. So let's see, what's the Three of Wands? The Three of Wands, a figure sits in a tree looking out toward the coast where ships have been sent to sea. A time of expanding horizons and exploring possibilities. Watching plans become reality. Having foresight, observing which way the wind blows. Steps have been taken to sail toward far shores. Okay. So there could be some travel that has some interesting communication. The Queen of Swords. In the crisp shadows of the mountains stands the mistress of air, their sword held lightly at their side, a time for ingenuity and original thinking. A person who is astute and direct, honest and witty, a visionary able to see future possibilities and how to attain them. You had that visionary card too. So someone's coming in with communication about the new adventure. This could be about something that has to do with your money. The King of Wands, a crowned figure, seated but ready to take action, holds a catalyst, practiced and charismatic, bold and inspiring. Master of their art, a person who is direct, fearless, and enthusiastic. The center of attention, prepared to take risks and enjoy rewards. Vibrant and creative, innovative and determined. Your career is going to go off. That's what this is. The Four of Pentacles on the bottom. Right there on the bottom. I mean, look. One is sitting. One is standing. And yeah. Look at that. Look at that. Okay. You're going on a trip on your favorite rocket ship. Okay. You're going on a trip on your favorite rocket ship. So, I think that will be it. Look at this. The Six of Swords wanted to show itself. Okay. Look at that journey. You're going on a new journey. Look at the crows. Those are messages. You're going on a new journey. The Empress, number 3. Okay. Something is fertile. Something is fertile and growing. Do you have to wait 9 months for it? The Queen of Cups. Okay.
Yeah, that is a woman who is compassionate, nurturing. Okay. We do not do reversals with this, but then you got the Queen of Wands, very attractive. You have choices, okay? You have some choices. You have choices between some queens. And this is your Hermit stage here, right? The Hermit, yeah. You need to meditate on that. Your two choices, you meditate on them. And your decision is the Emperor yourself, all right? The Emperor, or the balanced energy, you know? There's the Emperor and the Empress. I mean, she came out. You got divine counterparts here. You have some divine counterparts. You have two queens. Okay. We're looking at fire sign, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. And you have the cups, which is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You're on a new self journey. Seven of Cups. You have options. You have options. You see that? Options. Options! Yeah. So, number 11, you are going to be very satisfied with your choice. Okay? Very satisfied. All right, that is the end of your reading. Thank you for your lovely time. I had so much fun getting nosy. And yeah, I will see you on the flip side.